y'all, I'm Cayman. So I redecorated the Goth house. I kind of like how it turned out, but at the same time I kind of don't. It's definitely a work in progress. It's up on the gallery if you want to download it. It's whatever it's called and then fixed. If I do anything else to it, I'll upload that to the gallery in, yeah. But, yeah, I'm fixing up the Goth house. It definitely needed a makeover. It reeks of whatever year this game came out. I think it was like 2014. Yeah, I think that's about it. Or I think that's the year. I didn't like those windows the way they were. I mean, yeah, they kind of made sense, but at the same time, it was... Ugh. I ended up replacing, like, all of the windows except for the ones on the, like, little tower bit. I ended up doing nothing with the tower other than cleaning it out. And that's it with the tower. Everything else I changed. It's about the same number of bathrooms, I think. Oh, I fixed that bit of roof. Yeah, Alexander no longer has to go all the way upstairs for his room. He's now with the rest of the family. I did try to keep, like, the whole gothic aesthetic. Also, I tried to keep it base game. I don't know if I succeeded, but it's an attempt. I woke up really early this morning, so I'm a little sleepy. As you can see, I'm trying to make everything uniform so I can see it better. So I can figure out what I'm working with. I originally wanted to keep these windows, but then at some point I was like, nah, I don't like them. I think it was when I got upstairs and started removing windows, I was like, yeah, I don't really like these. And I take out that door. I don't like those doors. It's definitely a little bit better. I will say it is a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. It's definitely a more open plan, I think. Also, it has a basement now. Mortimer has an office. He didn't have an office beforehand, which is weird because he's a writer, or in the writing career, and there are no computers in the house, so I added a couple of computers. I had quite a bit of a budget, so I used quite a bit of it, actually. In fact, I was worried I was going to run out, and then I looked at the final total, I was like, oh, I wasn't going to run out. But yeah, I ended up using these windows. I kind of like them a little bit more. As I said, I got up pretty early today, so yeah, I decided early on that I was gonna try to base game only. The mailbox, I have a little alcove for it, or alcove, however you want to pronounce it. Does that work? I have no idea. I will test it in-game. But I just thought the mailbox looked a little weird being inside the fence rather than outside. So put it outside the fence. And yeah. How long have I been up? But yeah, Alexander is no longer banished to the top of the house. He now has his room downstairs with everybody else. Yay! Yay, Alexander. His room is downstairs. I did downgrade Cassandra to a single bed instead of a double bed. And Bella's still living in the house, so I gave her her own room. And kind of like a little galley kitchen kind of thing. I mean, it's not really a galley, but it's galley-ish. It's definitely a little bit more open, but not quite. I mean, there's still a bunch of walls, but it feels more convenient, if that makes sense. It feels more... It doesn't feel as closed off as it did previously. Like, the old version of the house, it was so big, but yet so small at the same time. This one is more cozy. That's the word I was looking for. Cozy. You can, like, hang out in these spaces. It doesn't look too sterile. I mean, it does kind of look sterile, but at the same time, not really. Added a dishwasher. But yeah, I think it was like... I don't know why I decided to be base game only. But, I have, like, everything. So, I have no idea why I decided to be base game only, other than make it a little bit more accessible to everybody. Also, and it was a, base game only house, so it kind of made sense to, like, keep it base game, you know? I was trying to figure out the cabinet situation. I ended up not having any. But yeah, this feels way more cozy and convenient and just more family. The old kitchen looked so... ugh. But now it looks more like a place you can hang out and do your homework. And the living room, you can actually live in the living room. I decided to ditch the dining table. You'll see in a second that I do ditch it, because I couldn't get it, like, centered in the room, and I was like, wait a minute, Mortimer needs a office, so I want to get rid of the dining table and give him an office. So that's what happens there. We do not have very many couches in base game. Or many TVs. Here's where I busted out some cheat codes. And, unlocked all of the unlocks. Because I'm not doing my Black Widow challenge to unlock anything. I'm just doing it because it's fun. And it's a different playstyle than what I normally do. So I thought it'd be fun and interesting to play as a Black Widow character. But yeah, I put in the unlocks cheat. Excuse me. Because I'm not unlocking anything via gameplay. So, excuse me again. So it kind of, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I unlock anything through gameplay, because I'm not going to regardless, so. But I thought it would be cool if they had a big TV. I will put, like, a game system over next to the smart speaker that's right there. But yeah, doesn't this just scream more family oriented? Like a family room? I really wanted to put a fishbowl in here, but I realized there wasn't any good spots for one. So I decided not to. And then here's where I decided... And then here's where I decided to put Mortimer's office. Sorry for clapping in front of the microphone. I will stop doing that. Anyway, Mortimer's office. I decided to put it right there. Again, I don't really care about having things unlocked or anything. But, I gave it a real arts and crafts kind of vibe. There will probably be more as time... There will probably be more stuff as time goes on in the office, but for now, that's all I got. And now we get up to the upstairs and everybody's rooms. Excuse me. I decided that one in the corner is going to be the master bedroom, so it's got the master bath. Everybody else has to share a bathroom. Bella actually gets a decent sized room, even though she is now the other woman, which I find hilarious. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more windows. So it's definitely a little bit brighter in this house. But yeah, Alexander gets his own room. Bella gets her own room. Cassandra gets her own room. Kaylin and Mortimer get their room. There's Bella's room right there, and then Alexander's room right there, and the purple is Cassandra. The blue is Alexander. Yeah, we have like hardly any items in just base game, which is weird because this game is so old, and yet most of the catalog is just added on content. Base game is just so limited. And I'm like, what the heck? Why? Why is base game so... like, there's not hardly any stuff. Like, you could barely fill a house. I mean, you can fully furnish a house, but... and you can probably have a mansion, but, it's not that impressive. Especially when you get to, like, get famous stuff. Oh, here's the third bathroom coming in. But yeah, base game has so little. And I'm like, this game came out whenever it did. Why don't we have more stuff in the base game? Now, granted, I know they want to sell more DLC and blah 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 blah, but at the same time, it's kind of ridiculous how little we have in the catalog that is base game. But yeah. This house I would probably keep for a little while in my Let's Play. Mainly because I did put like an hour or so into it of just figuring out everything, and also Cassandra and Alexander are kids and stuff, and I wish they had more swatches of the backpack and the lunchbox. There's no purple. I mean, I know they just came out with a bunch of colors for it in the SDX drop, but still, it's kind of annoying that there's not a purple. In fact, purple isn't a very prominent color in this game, which is really annoying because it's my favorite color and I like to decorate with it. Oh, I gave Cassandra a little bit of a personality. I kind of gave her like an artist personality. Alexander, I kind of just furnished his room as like a typical kid. I gave him all the stuff. So, he's got stuff. It's way better than his old room, that's for sure. He's got toys. I don't think he had toys in his old room. Oh yeah, and I gave Cassandra her own computer. The nice one. Because Kaylin's a good stepmom who upgrades her stepdaughter and stepson's lives. She's not a wicked stepmom. She might be a Black Widow, but she definitely cares. And the downstairs I kind of made into a gym / bar area. I have another room downstairs I don't know what to do with yet. But I figure I'll figure out something later on when I allow myself to use other packs and stuff. But right now I'm just using base game and that's it. I did allow some room in the gym for a yoga mat because Kaylin does like yoga. Fitting that TV with the treadmill was a pain in the butt. Also, I do like all the Gothic stuff that does come in base game. I don't know why, but I like the bar more than all the other bars. But yeah, this is the room that I was talking about, the big empty blank one. The little bar area gets kind of cool. We don't really have any bar backers in base game. It took me forever to get that couch right there. And of course I was trying to figure out decorations and stuff. I think I was just trying to spend money at that point. But yeah, I kind of like how this house turned out, but at the same time I kind of don't. It definitely needs more lived-in-ness. It feels a little sterile right now. But it will feel a little bit more lived in as time goes on, as more stuff gets added, as more packs get used. But as far as base game only goes, it's not so bad. I just probably should have cluttered it a little bit more. But I already spent like an hour or so on it, so I didn't want to spend any more time. And I was getting kind of tired. As you can tell by all the yawning I've done. And over this voiceover. If my theater teacher heard me say this much, she would smack me. Love you, Miss Wilson. If you ever watch my YouTube channel, hi. But yeah, I really like how the little bar area turned out. I've got to stop saying I also kind of really like how the kitchen turned out. It's actually really kind of cute. And oh yeah, I did do a little thingamajig with this wall. I liked having the drinks right there like that. I think that's it for now. Oh yeah, one of those game station thingamajigs. And I think that's it for now. It's up on the gallery if you want to download it. Try to figure out a rug for Cassandra's room. And I did do a little bit of decorating in Bella's room. Not much, but just a little bit. it's definitely, it is definitely empty. It could use more stuff, but I'll get there eventually. But yeah, me trying to figure out what to do with the treadmill and the TV. But yeah, this is the house right now, so far, as is, and will be in my Let's Play. I'll have a free dirty plate, or bowl, or whatever it is, if y'all decide to download it, because I left it there. But yeah, if y'all want to download it, it's this, the title of it, plus fixed. You're seeing me type it in now, so there it is. My name and stuff. But yeah, see you next time. Bye.